Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly intuitive Reiki healing. This is for June 3rd through the 9th. I hope you are well. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. The way my weeklies work is I clear our space, yours and mine. And then for the week, I normally pull 3 cards, and I'm pulling from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. I've just been pulling from it until I don't feel called to pull from it anymore. It's been very called for these weeklies for the collective. So I hope you've been enjoying them. I absolutely love the artwork. Shadowscapes Tarot, if you're interested. And I pull 3 cards and it sets the tone for the healing. I do about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and then intuitive messages come up in the process. And if you're new to Reiki, welcome. It is a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete. It will never cause harm. It has nothing to do with my energy at all. I'm just a conduit, but it has to do with your willingness to collaborate with the energy. A lot of that collaboration is actually happening on a subconscious level. I'm just feeling a lot of energy. So I'm taking a lot of pauses today. It's been a very powerful week. I don't know about you guys. Bug. And what else do I have to say? It's so powerful that it can be done from a distance, which is why we're together here today. And if you feel called to come back to this healing, the pre-recorded videos are really beautiful that way, that you can come back, hear a message that maybe you weren't ready to hear the first time around, or maybe you're ready for a new level of unlocking in the healing. So know that these are timeless, and if you do feel that pull, it's there for you always. Okay, is that my whole spiel? I think it is. How are you guys doing? First week of June, can you believe it? Can you believe it? We are going to have a new moon in Gemini on the 6th. That's if you're in the States. And I believe other places as well. It's going to be on the 6th. Check your time zone. Very fast moving energy, you guys. I know this has been my theme basically for 2024, but definitely starting around late March and then into that solar eclipse in April, we got a pretty big jump start. And then all of a sudden we were like off to the races, tons of life transitions, all of this stuff. And the truth is that for a lot of us, that hasn't been changing. More change, more transition, more. I mean, it's just been, it's been really, really wild listening and feeling and viewing it in the collective. And to those close around me, it's quite amazing how we're all in this together, even though our changes and transitions might look or feel very different. You know, positive, negative, quote unquote. I normally put with that. Everything has a lesson to it. Everything can have a positive to it if we really want to view it as soul growth. So how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. Let's pull 3 cards for the collective for June 3rd to the 9th. June 3rd to the 9th, please. Got 2. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. So, you know, with me, if you've been viewing me before, I can kind of get lost in the messages right off the bat. So I want to just show you the cards first, and then we're going to prep for Reiki. Okay. You guys got the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and you got the World. I mean, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. I mean, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and you got the World. 3 of Pentacles, 8 Now, I did peek at the bottom of the deck and we have the Three of Swords. So we're currently leaving. I just felt called to keep looking at bottom of the deck. We've got Eight of Swords, Devil. We're possibly leaving something or leaving an idea, leaving a thought process. And you know what, guys? Last week's weekly feels like so long ago. So I'm trying to, tap back into what those messages were. But I do remember, uh, again, more deep transitions and really internally shifting within yourself the idea of what success means, the idea of what your life purpose looks like. What does it feel like? Feel, not look, but feel like to really live in that authentic purpose. So let's take a moment and prep for Reiki, okay? We're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Phew. Sorry, I'm still figuring out where my camera is on this new device. I mean, I'm first really drawn to this world card. I'm not gonna lie. World is arrival. It's, completion. It can be an ending, but the world is incredibly abundant and prosperous. The world is yours, right? So I feel that very, very strongly. And this might be what we achieve when we do something a particular way, such as like last week's healing, a possible reframe and shift into, yes, just viewing our life in a very different way. I'm getting news and collaboration. I'm getting a gift for some of you too, in terms of connecting with community or connecting with like-minded people. Perhaps you find a new work group or a new friend group, or you found new soul tribe family, and through that you start to get some communication. Yeah, it's communication more than news. It's information. I know this is coming off as pretty cryptic, right, guys? I'm also feeling a lot of burnout with some of you. This might not be all of you, but a lot of overwork, or maybe we've just really been healing for a very long time and we're just, our adrenals are shot. So if that's the case for you, do your very best to prioritize sleep, drink your water, do the things that are going to give you energy, eat clean food that's alive. It doesn't have to be complicated. We're getting into those beautiful months where we can start to visit local farmers markets and we can start to buy things from local sources. Even that I'm picking up on for some of you is a community connection. That's cool. That more and more and more people are coming together to learn to live off the land. And I'm happy to say I'm one of them. It is one of the most rewarding things ever. So what's this world? Let's tap in with your chakras. Mm. Immense head pressure around the third eye. What's going on? Just got a really big headache right in the temples and the forehead there. Yep, deep heart stuff. I wonder if some of you have recently suffered some heartache or loss. If that's the case, I'm sorry. And whoa, my solar plexus literally felt a little bit like a knife being twisted. So what is going on? Our intuition, our heart center, and our power are all being affected right now. What wants to talk first? The heart. Okay. Focus your breath into your heart center right at the center of your sternum. Don't try and work too hard. Just more so practice mindfully, just noticing what sensations you might feel there and just being really present with your heart right now. I'm already getting a strong feeling that some of you are attempting to protect the heart right now because it's just a little too much. Or like you want to open the heart, but like now's not the time. And when I say open the heart, like needing to honor things like sadness, grief, loss for some of you. Aching. I mean, it feels like it's aching. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. What's going on? I'm just going to bring in some harmony into the heart. So we're just going to trust and have faith that that Reiki is meeting each and every one of your hearts individually and collaborating with it, much like this Three of Pentacles, to promote whatever harmony you need the most. Sometimes harmony needs to take place through first releasing some things. Sometimes it's going to be about opening up the heart to receive. Sometimes it's going to be about deepening self-love. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, just taking another moment of mindfulness in your heart center. Let's see what comes up for you. All right. Yeah, the heart needs a big sweeping and then a big old hug. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you, this could be some past stuff coming up. Some of you, I do feel like it's something that's happened like very recently, or it's happening this week, or something that reminded you of something. But I do, unfortunately, for some of you, feel grief, loss. I think some of you have lost a loved one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I'm quite literally seeing, if I show you the order of these cards, that it's telling us a story. I'm literally seeing through networking for some of you, if this is business related, or collaboration, there's going to be some swift communication that brings you to where you need to go, that brings you to some sort of culmination. Wow, this could not be more cryptic this week. But what I'm picking up on, guys, in terms of advice and encouragement is don't go it alone. or you don't have to be going it alone. If you have that in your mind that I'm alone, it's just me, I have to figure this out myself. Yeah, as I'm saying this, I'm starting to feel really emotional, and I feel like that's the case for some of you guys with your hearts opening up. Whew, yeah, and because of that, now I'm feeling the third eye. Because of that, we're doubting our intuition, and we're really starting to feel as if our judgment is clouded. We're not feeling as clear spiritually, clear with our um, communication. Interesting. Oops. Interesting. With our higher self. And so, therefore, it's affecting our solar plexus, which is where I was feeling the knife. Let's focus on the third eye. Soften your brow. Take a big deep breath. Feel the whole circle from the brow all the way around through the temples, a big ring around your head. Just do your best to feel this soften. And then just be, again, like the heart, we're just going to be open and curious, because I'm feeling the need to be very gentle with you guys this week. I'm sure you know why. Hmm. Um, some of you actually have the feeling that through some sort of a loss or a letdown or a heartbreak, you're actually questioning yourself much more than you have in a very long time, if at all. You might be questioning whether you're actually a good person. You are a good person, okay? That's for some of you. You might be questioning whether you're capable enough for XYZ. You know, insert your story here, but you're questioning something pretty fundamental about yourself. And when we get there, guys, it's normally due to a shock to the heart, and therefore a shock to our solar plexus. So now we're going to drop down to the solar plexus right around your diaphragm, and let's bring some mindfulness there and some breath there. Let's pay attention to this little twisting knife that I'm feeling. I'm hearing not again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling like some of you are experiencing some sort of pain that you've experienced in the past before. It feels really familiar, and you're kind of kicking yourself a bit because you're like, why is this happening again? It is a new experience. I want to encourage you, if this is your story, if it feels like very repetitive or like you've relapsed or something like that, it is a new story, even if it's working with some old patterns of yours, because you have an amazing opportunity here, an amazing opportunity to choose differently than before, to choose a different um, way of looking at things, to choose a different frequency. You know, I know a lot of people have a hard time with this, or might even have a hard time hearing this, but we do have the power to choose happiness, and we do have the power to choose positivity. And that doesn't mean that we don't recognize the heart. Oh, I'm sorry if I hit my mic. Sorry, guys. Um, that doesn't mean that we don't recognize the atrocities going on in the world, the hard things, the struggles. It's not about being in denial, okay? That's really, really important. But when you're, I always call it when you're in your pit, when you're down in the pit, choosing happiness is a really hard choice, right? And I always see that as so many things that are challenging, but then rewarding. You know, if it was easy, then everyone would be doing it and we would have this very happy, peaceful earth, right? It's not about saying what is going on doesn't exist. It's saying, I see what's going on. If I need to release some things or dig into them a little bit more to really come to terms with what's actually happening and what the reality of the situation is, that's completely fine. If I need to cry, if I need to scream, if I need to punch a pillow, that's fine. But I can choose at any time to say, you know what? I will choose joy in this though. And it'll go like this. It will not be linear. It will not. Nothing ever is. As much as society wants us to really think linearly, it's not. So fascinating, you guys. That solar plexus is loosening a little bit, but that's kind of the last residual thing that you'll feel your power coming back into you when you recognize that you're not alone. This could be collaboration with spirit. This could be collaboration with work, with your family more. You know, and with the communication, I'm actually seeing like strengthening communication skills could be a thing. You know, for example, working on active listening more, working on finding ways to clearly communicate to those that you love and to colleagues. Yeah, for some of you, this is about how do I communicate, which is very interesting. So fascinating, guys. Let's take a final breath together, okay? And I would like for us to breathe into the third eye today, if that's okay with you. If you're like, nah, I'm not feeling that, breathe into your heart with a color green, breathe into your solar plexus with a gold, breathe a white light in. But I'm going to focus on this violet indigo for that third eye. And as we hold our breath at the top, we're going to really soften into our body and feel that light coming into every square inch of our being, okay? Let's try not to work too hard. Let's exhale, get all the air out, and then a very slow inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top and feel that indigo, feel that violet coming in, down through your crown, into all of your blood cells, into every single joint, muscle, ligament, into all of your joints, and really feel it vibrating and really feel it dancing and dancing and cleansing and really clearing the untruths that you have created. Remember that you have innate wisdom and you only need to tap in. Let's exhale, push out what does not serve us. Wow, guys, that was beautiful. Yeah. I just love the messages that come up in our final breath together. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, let's take a moment and lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. As always, we're never putting on armor. We're never guarding. We're never shutting our heart down. Very, very important. Okay, guys? Take it at your own pace, but do your best to keep your heart open. And remember that you have free will. So you can let in whatever you like, but we're going to say what's mine is mine. What does not serve me, please stay out. Period. You can put your foot down on that, okay? No external energetic influences that are going to lower your ability to choose joy. Choose joy, guys. Let's drop comments down below and help people choose joy. All right, send love. Let us know how this resonated with you, and we can just spread joy like wildfire to each other, okay? And I hope you found this healing supportive. Please like the video, and if you haven't joined the community, I hope you'll subscribe. I just love you guys so much, and your messages and your comments are so, so wonderful. Keep sending each other that love that you do. I just absolutely love it. Share this video with someone who you think it would support, and also do keep your eye out. I do have the elements coming out for the month of June, so check your sun, moon, and rising per element in those videos. Those are going to be a monthly collective for those elements. And what else do I have for you? All the information on my one-on-one work is down below for my one-on-one immersions. This is for the people who really want to deep dive, have that really customizable experience. And we incorporate everything from coaching and self-love, spirituality, relationships, work, whatever you need. We can bring an energy work into it. We can bring meditation tools into it. We move, anything that you need, we are focusing on. One-on-one intuitive Reiki healings are down there as well. Yeah, check out my upcoming Reiki trainings, TBA. They're coming soon. If you guys want to start to practice this beautiful modality for yourself, especially, Reiki level 1 is all about giving to yourself. And I just love that so much. Lastly, guys, thank you so much for your donations. I really appreciate you so much for those. They just warm my heart, and I am so happy that these healings have been so supportive for so many of you so far, and your reflections regarding that. So if you have the means, the links for that are also down below. And guys, I love you so much, and I will see you next time.